It is cold and flu season. I know it is really rough out there. There are lots of trips to the ER, and it is very stressful to be taking care of children. And so, in this video, we're going to be talking about how to support your child during cold and flu. Now, I will start by saying that your first approach to a common illness like cold or flu should not be medications. And this is because the body has a defense mechanism called the immune system, and it is there to help us fight off illnesses. So rather than thinking about medications or what medication can I give right away, begin to think about what can I do to strengthen my child's illness so that the body can fight off the illness. Now, if you think this way, you will realize that you would have a whole lot of things that you can do to strengthen your child's immune system and fight off that illness without talking about medication. So one of the things you can do first to help your child naturally fight off a cold or a flu is nutrition. And that's the foundation, because we want to make sure that what they are eating is already in place. So first of all, we want to check, are there foods that we need to avoid, right? Because we do not want anything that would slow down the healing process. So if your child is currently eating foods that are high in sugar, processed food, junk food, and especially if there is a cough, a congestion, or a runny nose, you want to stop offering mucus forming food. So foods that will continue to produce more mucus in your child, you want to stop those kind of foods. So foods like pastries, dairy, wheat, cakes, cookies, crackers, those foods are foods that you may want to stop at this point. And you want to replace these foods with nourishing foods. So foods that will boost your child's immune system. So we're thinking about soups, we're thinking about meat stock, we're talking about fruits, vegetables, foods that are high in vitamins and minerals. So I know that at this time, most children eat so little, but I will tell you, smallest quantity of a nourishing food is better than them having foods that would, slow down their healing process. So for example, if your child is able to take 3, 4, 5 spoons of soups of meat stock or bone broth, it's much more better than them having a slice of cake, for example. If they're able to have fruits like blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, fruits or any vegetable, it will be much more better. No matter how small, no matter how tiny it is, that would really help them, in the healing process. Now, that's about nutrition. The next thing we also want to check is hydration. Now, I know very well that sometimes they may not eat anything at all. It's okay, but we want to make sure that they are well hydrated. So this is not a time to literally just allow them be by themselves. We want to make sure they are being hydrated, and you can get them hydrated with water, and I'm saying filtered water. So you can also ensure. Sometimes I prefer hydration with things that make me get 2 for the price of 1. So things like water, water is good. Bone broth, meat stock, herbal tea. So teas like chamomile tea, I love that because it helps them. It provides calmness. It helps them relax. And also things like the elderflower teas. So there are lots of teas that can actually get them hydrated. And also you can also hydrate with Pedialyte. Now, I do not like the store-bought Pedialyte. I prefer making Pedialyte at home, and you can literally make it with simple ingredients. In my book here, Holistic Natural Remedies for Common Childhood Illnesses, I talk a lot about, I have a section for recipes where you can make your own Pedialyte at home. You can also offer coconut water. You can also offer electrolyte. Now, if your child is much more older, you can offer electrolytes, and please be mindful of the kind of electrolytes you offer. I use the one from this brand called Just Ingredient, and I love that they use real food, real fruits and real ingredients to make their electrolytes. So the next thing you would want to do to naturally support your child is to increase the vitamins they're having. So remember, I said earlier on that you don't have to use medications, but other things that you need would be you need to at this point introduce things that will strengthen the immune system to fight off the illness. So one of the things you can do is increase the vitamins and minerals. My doctor, who is an integrative pediatrician always recommend increasing vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D3 and K2, and vitamin A, vitamins, and these vitamins have been shown to also reduce the duration of cold and flu, and also it has been shown to boost the child's immune system. So you can definitely increase the vitamins. So vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, and if you're giving vitamin D, I prefer to kind of offer the vitamin D3 that has K2 for easy absorption. Also zinc. Now remember that this video is not a medical advice. If you need to use any supplement, make sure you speak to your trusted integrative pediatrician or care provider to get more directions. But I just wanted to educate you on, how you can naturally support your child during illness. This video is just for education alone. So like I said, you can also provide a variety of vitamins, because these vitamins go in to strengthen the immune system and to help your child fight off the illness. Also, there are also herbal and natural remedies that you can use. So for the fever, now if your child is having a fever, instead of giving Tylenol, which I know can be very tempting, so instead of giving Tylenol, you can use herbal remedies. I personally use two major brands, and one is called the Temperature Tamer. Unlike Tylenol, this particular natural remedy for fever helps to release the heat. So Tylenol says, hey, no, reduce the heat, stop fighting. But this one helps to, boost the immune system and release the heat so that it fights off illnesses. That one is called, I use one called Feel Better Fast, and I use the other one called Temperature Tamer. I would link them below, but they are so helpful because you know that rather than suppressing the immune system from fighting, you are giving it the boost it needs to fight. I went into detail about natural remedies for fever. I will link that video in the chat, and you're going to find it at the end screen. Please go in and watch if you want to learn more about how to support your child during a fever, okay? And you can also offer immune boosting supplements like elderberry. Elderberries are great. They're high in vitamin C. They are very good for the immune system, and they've been shown to reduce the duration of illness. So you can definitely offer elderberries. Elderberries is literally my quick response to anyone having any sniff or cough, itch in the throat. It literally, sometimes it just, stops it right there. So you can definitely offer elderberry, and please make sure you are getting your elderberry from the best possible source. I use this one from Dr. Green Life Organics, and it is so amazing. A serving of elderberry contains a good amount of elderberry, and it is concentrated. So it's not, some elderberries are mixed with junk, some are mixed with sugars, some are mixed with flavors and preservatives. You do not want that. You want your elderberry to be pure organic elderberries, and just filtered water if the need be, okay? So another thing that we also ignore is massages. Yes, they work. Don't forget that your skin is your child's skin is one of their largest organs, and whatever you put on their skin gets absorbed into their bloodstream. So during cold or flu, you can also offer massages. So things like, I love massaging with things like magnesium cream. It offers relaxation. It helps them with their immune system. It helps them sleep better. It reduces fussiness. So I love to massage with magnesium cream. I also love to massage with essential oils. So I love this blend here called the Baby Immune Support, because it already has a blend of essential oils that would help boost the immune system, and you can apply it on their spine, you can apply it behind their neck, you can also apply it under their feet. This will really, really help. Yes, I know it may look very minor, but very, very powerful. So if your child has a cough, you can definitely offer ginger teas, and if your child is above 1 or it's a toddler, you can offer ginger and honey tea. You can also offer some cough remedies. So in my book here, I took the time to discuss a lot of remedies that you can use for cough. You can use for cough, runny nose, mucus, to clear congestions. And so please be sure to grab the book. You will definitely really learn so much. And then the last one is allow your child to rest. Yes, this is not the time for them to stay in front of the TV or hold the iPad all through. Allow them rest, especially if you've given them a warm bath and you've massaged them. Allow them rest. If they've been able to get hydrated, or they're able to eat something, let them sleep, because the sleeping also helps the healing process. So just to do a recap, the first one is nutrition. We want to make sure that some foods go out and some foods come in. So the foods that will reduce or slow down the healing process for us, we will have to move them out, and we'll have to bring in foods that will increase the healing process. Also, we want to make sure the child is hydrated. So make sure you make sure they stay hydrated, and to keep it fun and nice, you can hydrate them with water. You can hydrate them with good quality electrolytes. You can hydrate them with homemade Pedialyte. You can also ensure they are hydrated with teas, bone broth, meat stock. Just keep it, offer what you think they're able to tolerate, okay? And then we want to increase vitamins. So these are, with the permission of your doctor, you can increase vitamins like vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin D, zinc, so that the immune system gets all the vitamins and the minerals they need. It needs to fight off illness. And then you can introduce herbal remedies like elderberry, the ones for fever if your child has a fever, or something for cough if your child is having a cough or a runny nose or a sore throat, okay? And then massage them. You want to make sure they are well massaged. I love magnesium massage. Honestly, like when I do it with my child, he just literally goes to bed and you see him sleeping so calmly. So it will help them relax very well, and then allow them to sleep. Yes, so sleeping is so magical, and it's such a good healing support for them when they are feeling well, when they're not feeling well. So if you have any questions, drop it in the chat. Check my next video on how to support your child during a fever. I also have a video on how to support your child during constipation. Go ahead to check that video. I also have a video on how to boost your child's immune system. They will all be linked in the comments. You may want to watch that video because it's gonna help you and teach you a whole lot more. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Please subscribe to this channel, and you will keep on getting more educative and informative content on how to keep your family nourished and healthy. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.